Is he good?
Yo, PD.
He's a town hall higher than me.
Are you C1?
Right, Aaron Valek joining me.
They're a town hall higher than me, which I don't think is fair.
Yeah, his pace is pretty good.
Because is he better than mine?
Yeah. Or I haven't checked like.
Okay, yeah, how the fuck's that fair? You know, he's a much higher level than me. What the fuck? Yeah,
Can everyone who's not playing go into a different chat party, please?
Hold up, I'm just gonna do this water tap real bad, you know what?
I think I've muted all of them, I can't really hear them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, that Pity, Swedish Goddess, and Griff should go into a different chat party. Oh, my bad.
He called you a pussy, mate, which you are, you.
Bro, why is there a fucking dog there?
Mikey. Invite me, Mikey.
You should just about to join me, Kieran.
Yeah, join me.
I can't. Oh, I can't see my friends list.
Oh, fine, like Gorilla!
Gorilla time! Oh!
Like, shut up now. Holy shit. Like, no, I mean it. Like, it's starting to irritate me.
Are you gonna be mad at me?
You invite me, mate.
Go piss me off. Yeah, I need an invite.
Whoa.
I've sent you one, Aaron.
What do you want? You need to invite me, boys. Your job is
Wait, what the fuck is that window you sent me, Val? The Louis Vuitton window, that was terrible.
Bro, that's my window. The fuck?
That's your window?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You don't like it?
Why the fuck have you got a Louis Vuitton window?
Cause it's nice.
Mikey, invite me.
You should just be able to join me, Kieran.
I can't.
Or,
I invited you.
Mate, I used to play with a kid called Marshy, but I don't think this is him.
No, not this guy.
What?
That fucking Zizi.
Is he shit? Zesty? Actually, where have I heard Zesty from?
What's his PS4 name?
Is Zesty really good or really shit? It's either one.
I don't know. The one I know is not the best.
The one I've heard of I think is really good. But again, this might be a different...
There's TP Clicks.
No, I don't think so. I think there's a good Zesties. I think he's a...
Oh no, this is, yeah. This easy guy, yeah, is is about 13 years old. So
Yo, I'm actually gonna be honest.
Aren't you like 13 years old?
No, I've seen some crack 13-year-olds before.
Ah, versus 16.
I'm
or no,
not
17. 17.
Yes,
You grown up boy.
Apparently these are semi-professional players.
I doubt that.
Suck my willy.
Semi-pro EU competitive player. That's easy, guys. Not good at all. He dropped 18 to 9 and he got bragged about it.
Really?
I am. This guy's sounds about 14. I'm a semi-professional COD player. 3 years. I've earned £150 online tournament and sponsored by Rogue Energy and G. No, he's not. He's 15. Not in 15.
Hey, what's up, Brody? What's up, Hunter? How are you doing,
Bro,
lads?
it's not hard to get a fucking sponsorship from Rogue Energy.
Yeah, but he said he's been semi-pro for 3 years. What's he started playing COD when he was 11?
He can't be semi-pro because you have to be 18 to enter leagues.
Well, before you didn't, but it depends when.
Yeah, this guy's 14, bro. Like.
That what you say?
Right. The thing is, I fucking did online tournaments before I was 18.
Yeah, but this guy's 14, like. Yeah, no, you can
Yeah,
lie,
but like,
but
it's not fucking impossible to earn money online. Like,
you need to invite C1 and flipping.
Yeah, and where's Harry? He's probably eating the fucking fat cunt.
Thank fuck she's gone. Harry's joined us.
Harry, you there? Mike muted. I need a drink before we play.
This guy was in UE1. Do you know that? Finished in 5 hard points. Oh, do you know this Clicks guy? Yeah. Do you remember UE1G thingy? Yeah, he joined it. I remember playing tens against him.
Who joined what?
The CZ guy. He was just UE1G the TV man.
Well, don't start it yet, I need a piss. Wait, who left or joined the party? Where you been, asshole?
Yeah, join. I invited you.
It's already here, you fucking idiot.
Oh my.
If you have brains, you'd be dangerous.
Oh.
If you have brains, you'd be dangerous.
I am...
He's taking a piss.
Who?
Bro, do you not wanna know how?
What, Valley? What did you do? Did you fucking attack up? Yo, here, have you seen the base I need to attack? Yeah, what the fuck? I've got a town hall higher than me.
Nice to know.
I might have to download Clash of
honestly,
Clans.
Harry, I think I'm gonna have a better chance than you. I think I am.
I'm gonna download Clash of Clans.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Put, like, you know the lore, like, you know the... I'm just done a piss, I'm now drying my hands.
So when I flush the toilets, I fucking clean my hands. So sometimes I get fucking shit poop on my fingers. So.
Oh, lovely, mate. Lovely.
Seriously, Val, like, I hate you got some issues.
The sink. Did you piss on the sink? I'll piss in the back garden,
mate. I have pissed in the sink before. I'll give you that one.
Not any. Like if you haven't, you're fucking weird.
Not any time. No. Like, it's not been any time recently, but I had. Where was I? Oh yeah, I went to use a toilet. There was no toilet. There was only a sink, so I thought, fuck it.
Do you think I have pissed?
Yeah, who the fuck used the toilet? Used the sink.
I pooped on a plate
I know,
once.
I've seen. I watched it live. It was pathetic.
No, I pooped on a plate once.
What?
Nice, you're ready to start. Leave.
Why did one of them leave? Well, yeah, I don't know what to expect from these guys, so this could be easy, it could be half challenging, I have no idea.
Look at my little base. Look at my little base, look at my little base, let's get it.
Well, just make sure you are fucking got their trophies, and make sure you're using your flashes and nades appropriately.
Just make sure you do all the simple stuff right.
Well, who's going to be playing?
Yeah, I'll run that. Wait,
Whoever got
where's that kid?
trophies,
Because
make
he's
sure
the
you're
best
fucking-
fucking hill cunt.
Who's who?
You.
Alright, so in the morning.
Wait, who's running trophies then? Where is that? Are you?
I've got one.
I'm running smokes.
If he is semi-professional, I'd have heard of these by now, if they were semi-professional.
I've heard of Zesty before, but I think it might be someone else.
Yeah, no, there's another kid called Zesty, he's on my friends list, and he's a good COD player. I know exactly the Zesty kid you're on about.
Yeah, I don't know, never heard of him.
They're semi-professional apparently, so... It's sponsored by the Tiny Tea.
Right. There we go then, boys. Have fun.
Sponsored by FaZe.
Let's get it then, boys and girls. We have got another scrim coming up for you this evening. It is Rize-Esportz versus Icewolves Esports. I am happy to be back streaming and podcasting. Makes a change. We're trying to get as many scrims in as possible. Let's get it then, boys and girls. Let me know down in the comments who do you think is going to win. Here we go. I am looking at the wrong teams here. I do apologise. Rise are the green team. I've got the quadcaster the wrong way round. But let's see how both teams do then this evening. Rise are happy to go straight on hill. 3 big kills coming in from Rise straight off the bat. Harry just trying to hold this flank, finds that first kill. Verza, well, Gorilla just happy to sit on hill, playing well. He's happy to sit and soak up that hill time early on. Hill does get broken by Icewolves though. Wolves happy just to try and push around. Rise know that they've got to try and retaliate and hold the spawns here. Got to try and just push up a little bit more, they've got to try and play. Rise a little bit slow off this hill to start with. Excuse me. Oh, Harry unlucky to find that kill there. C1 picks up kills. C1 is a new player for us this evening, so we are just trying him out, seeing how he does in scrims. And just look at that, Rise are already on this rotation. They know they've got to be holding these spawns. Some big kills coming in from Icewolves though. Rise know that they've got to hold this second hill down. Big version with the trophy system, we'd love to see it. And just look at this hole from Rise already, they're trying to do well. Birds are almost getting wall banged. Got to be a little bit more careful there. Not too sure what Cynical was trying to do, but hey ho. Hill goes uncontested for the moment. Harry trying to pick up that wall bang kill, isn't able to quite find it. Still one on hill for Icewolves. Rise managed to break through. The big kills coming in already. Rise need to start working this rotation early on. Verza trying to run that SMG, unable and unfortunate to pick up that kill. Fly around to the rotation, show how both teams are set. You can see Icewolves are already set up for this hill. Rise a little bit slow here. They know they've got to be finding these kills, they've got to be pushing up, working as a team. Verza finds his man, doesn't find the second. Can Harry pick up that kill, pick up the trade? He does indeed. C1 and Harry trying to work around on this hill now. Valak there with him. It's all about the trades. C1's able to break that hill, isn't able to hold it though. This looks like it's going to be a good scrap here. That hill stays uncontested. Rise bunching up a little bit, they've got to be careful. Valak gets flanked. Cynical's got to be careful though. He gets on from behind. C1 still on hill. And this looks like it's going to be a proper hard point game, at least from the start here. Neither team able to make much of a dent early on. Valak unlucky, he's got Gorilla there again with him again. Verz is able to break that hill. And it's all down to this rotation. If the game would let me spectate. There we go. Cynical last kill there. Oh no, sorry, that was Gorilla, my bad. Already on to P3 early on. Only a few, but only 5 points in it. Harry trying to make his way round. Cynical already trying to soak up this hill time early on, just trying to get a few important seconds. He finds one kill. Finds the second. Oh, he wasn't quite able to pick up the third. That was unfortunate. Keep me entertained in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What's the score's going to be? Who's going to win which maps on this hard point scrim? Rise happy to sit back on this hill though. Scrap time remaining. Rise are already on this rotation. We'd love to see it. Valak's got to be careful not to get picked here. He doesn't. He finds the kill on that back rug shop. Already set up for this next hill. He knows he needs his teammates with him there again. Just show you how both teams attack and defend here. This is a huge hill here. If you can hold spawns on this hill, you can take an amazing amount of hill time. C1 with 2 lovely kills there. Finally gets found and traded out. Valik's got to be careful on this hill. He does pick up his man. And I think Rize are going to be able to take most of this hill time here. As long as they don't lose the hill, they'll be able to build themselves quite a nice lead. Just to show you how both teams are doing. Both teams are set up very, very well for this hill. Rize are unfortunate to lose that hill with a few seconds left remaining. Paradox think Rize will win. Hey, what's up, Josh? This should be a very, very interesting scrim, mate. It seems very well balanced at the moment. Oh, Harry unlucky to get found there. He's got to be a little bit more careful, though. Rize is just going to try and pick up his man here on hill. He does find him. Rize needs to be on this mid rotation though, back on P1. Got that first set of rotations already through. Just look at how contested this hill is going to be. Oh, don't mean to glitch out the map. Just show you how both teams do here. Valik's on hill by himself. He finds 1 kill. The smoke is down. I don't think he's going to be found just yet. He does get found. Grid is going to try and push through, hold the hill for Rize. I do apologise, guys. I have got the team names the wrong way around. I didn't have a chance to swap them before this game started. I don't know whether Rize are spawning at this point. Rize are green, and obviously Icewolves are reds. Looks like Wolves are going to be taking a lot of hill time off that P1. They're already trying to push through for that second hill. Verza with a lovely kill there. Just scroll back through, show you how everyone's rotating for this next hill. Cynical does get found. C1 with a lovely grenade kill there. Valik with his kill. And Rize, oh, I skipped too far then. Rize know that they've got to be holding this hill down tight. They've got to be building up on that lead. They've got to try and soak up the pressure. They've got to be finding the kills. And Valik is just happy to be running with that MP5. Cynical finds 2. Can he pick up a 3rd? He's got Harry there with him. Harry goes down though. Cynical unlucky to pick up that 3rd kill. Hey, if you are watching the stream, guys, if you could just do me a favour, if you could just leave a like down and just share out the stream, that would be great and very, very, very much appreciated. But let's just see how this next set of rotations, well, this next hill goes, not the next set of rotations. Vaz is just going to try and pick up his man. He's just going to try and put a little bit of pressure on that scrap time. Harry finds 1 kill. That's absolutely huge. He gets that grenade over. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Harry just getting a little bit of information with that flashbang. He's got big boy Verza with him. Verza does get killed though. Again, let's just watch this scrap for this hill. This hill is huge here. Rize are able to break through. They are going to take just over a 20-point lead at the moment. Can they build more off that though? That's the question. They've got to push through for the spawns. They've got to hold the hill at the same time though. Valik doing his job there. He finds a huge kill. He finds the 2nd as well. He finds a huge 3-piece Valik. Absolutely brilliant. Rize are going to pick up on that scrap time. They are going to start trying to push through for this next hill though. Cynical finds his man. Harry finds his man, and just look at that kill feed coming for Rize at the moment. It is huge. C1 unlucky to find his man though. And Rize are able to break this hill very, very, very early on. Rize have got a very, very good position here. There's only 50 points remaining for them. That hill stays uncontested from Rize at the moment though. They're just trying to find the kills, trying to buy themselves a little bit of time. And just look at these gunfights coming in. You can just see how much that kill feed keeps going both ways. Again, Rize able to break through briefly. Is it going to be enough though? You can see Verza behind, just in front of Cynical, just trying to keep that pressure on. Looks like Verza and Cynical are a very, very, very good duo together. Valik's already on this next hill. He's already set up. Oh, Harry with a lovely long-range kill there. Verza still trying to put that pressure on though on that old hill. Excuse me. And it looks like Rize are going to be soaking up most of this hill time so far. As long as they can hold this, they will be able to take the win off this hill. This hill has got to be huge from Rize if they want to take the win. For Icewolves, they've got to break this quickly to stand a chance. They want to push this to the next set of rotations. Rize are starting to dig in deep though. They are getting those grenade kills. C1 with 2 big kills. Cynical's happy to pick up hill time. Just show how both teams are doing in terms of KD. Rize know that they've got to push through for this rotation though. They can almost take win off this hill, not quite though. So like that big boy Verz is happy to push back to P1. Valak with 2 big kills, he does get found though. Looks like Rize already very, very nicely set up for this hill. They don't have a spawn for that second, excuse me, for P2. They know that they can win off this hill though. They've got to be finding big kills now. Harry just happy to get that pressure on, he's trying to get those nade kills. 4 big kills coming from Rize, they're able to break kill. They need 10 seconds left off this hill. And Rize will take first map win. And that was lovely from Rize. That seemed like a very close game to start with. Seemed very, very, very well balanced. Map 2 coming up very shortly. Gunrunner again. As I always say, this is quite a fan favourite map, I think, and a very, very, very good comp map. Oh, not bad at all. I'll just bring that scorecard up again for you. Oh, actually, wait, just before I forget, swap teams, there we go. Let's see how this second map goes then. Gunrunner, HARDPOINT. Let's see how Rize play this one then. Rize are very, very strong on this map. I think this is one of our more favoured maps, obviously that and Hackney Yards. What was the score of the first game? Griff, it's down in the description, mate, but it was 250 to 182. C1 already trying to push through for these spawns. He's trying to push through nicely. He's got to try and flip those spawns very, very, very early on. Is exactly what Rize want. They know that they need to flip those spawns very early as well. Rize happy though, they take early points off this first hill with Verza there. Try and build a bit of a lead while you're trying to flip those spawns. And just look at the kills coming in. Valak and Cynical do go down. Oh, I scrolled too far then, that was my bad. Rize not really able to push through for those spawns at the moment. 4 big kills do come in for Icewolves. Cynical just trying to keep that pressure on at the moment though. Gets cleared out from top crates. I think Verza was able to find that trade. That could be huge. They've pushed them back a little bit into spawns here. They have allowed Icewolves just to get a little bit more set up for this next hill though. Harry finds a huge kill there though. Isn't quite able to dominate the spawns. That hill is contested very early on though. Rize know that they've got to push through onto this. Valak just happy to keep that pressure on. Doesn't want to give too much away here, doesn't really want to get traded out. He knows that he needs his teammates there with him. Looks like Rize have broken through. I think they've been able to dominate the spawns. Rize already looking like they're trying to push out for rotation onto that minecart hill. Looks like both teams are going to be making an early rotation. Who's going to be the most dominant team here though? That is the question. Vanek just trying to knife a wall, just trying to soak up that hill time. Looks like Icewolves are already fairly set up for this hill. Are Rize going to be able to break it? That's the question. You can see they're already trying to push around for spawns. Trying to get those dominant map positions. Verts are unlucky there. So was Valek by the looks of it. I think Harry's been able to break through. He's able to dominate that hill just for a couple of seconds. Looks like Rize have been able to flip the spawns again. See Rize have 3 bodies on hill. They've got C1 and Cynical just trying to slay out a little bit. Just see how Harry does here by himself. Does get taken out though. Cynical's there with the MP5. Can't find the second kill. Valek comes in though. Absolutely huge play from him. And again, Rize just a little bit slow on those rotations. Just trying to put a little bit too much pressure on that last hill. Icewolves already set up though. C1 with that MP5 kill as always. Harry finds that first kill, lucky not to get killed by the other Icewolves player. 2 lovely kills there. Hill's uncontested at the moment though. Harry finds his 3rd kill in a row. Can he start building on that? Can he build a streak? Obviously you can't drop streaks in CDL this year, but it looks like Harry's just starting to pick up the pace a bit. He's starting to find his rhythm. Cynical just trying to hold on to this flank there at the moment, trying to get ready. Roy's giving Icewolves just a little bit more time off that hill, probably a little bit more than they wanted to. Valek's got to be careful here though. He does get found. He's got C1 there with him who gets found as well. But Rize already set up for this next hill, at least at the moment. They don't want to let this hill get broken too quickly. Hill does get contested though. It looks like Rize are going to lose this hill for now. Harry finds one, can't find the second. C1 was there with him. Verts are trying to get that pressure on too. Finds his man. Hill does get broken through very, very quickly though. And just look at these gunfights. Some of these gunfights are absolutely brilliant. Just the intensity of them and how quick some of these kills are coming in. Just see Valek here. He's just trying to dominate those spawns a little bit. Ooh, does a lovely job picking up that kill. I think he's going to be able to dominate. See, Icewolves are trying to push for those spawns though. They know that they want to get the next 2 hills. Just see how Cynical does here. Can he pick up anybody? He's seen his man. Isn't able to pick up the kill. Again, nobody really trying to contest for this mid hill at the moment. Nobody building up on those scores. Icewolves have got a body on hill though. And just look at those trays. Just look at how filled up the kill feed is from both teams. Cynical just... Did he pick up that kill? Oh no, C1 killed him. That was my bad. I was looking at the wrong team then. I was going to make a wrong call out. Are Rize going to play the scrap time here? I'm not too sure. It looks like they're going to try and pick up those last few seconds. Valek and C1, the only ones left alive at the moment. They've got to try and put the pressure on still though. They find one. C1 does get traded out. That was unlucky. Icewolves already on this next hill though. Harry finds one. Hill is contested at the time being. See Harry's trying to push through for those early spawn positions. Just show you the KDs for now, just show you how everyone's doing. Rize still not able to make an indent on this hill just yet. Valik's on hill. They managed to break through. You can just see already Rize are happy to take that 20-second scrap time though. Icewolves already pushing for the rotation. Cynical unlucky they almost found his man. Oh, Valik picks up a lovely SMG kill there. Oh, Valik very unlucky there. Not to find his man. Looks like Rize have been able to just about break through this hill. I think they've been able to dominate the spawns. Cynical in a lovely position there on that little heady. He's going to try and catch anyone he can. Verza with a lovely kill there. Cynical, I was going to say a big two-piece, not quite. Both Cynical and Valik do go down. Rize are able to take the hill though. Harry comes in with 2 big kills. And let's see how Rize play this rotation then. Cynical's already trying to push it. He's already trying to find his way around. Oh, Aaron's just lagged out. But let's see how they do here then. Rize know that they've got to go big. They can still dominate this map though. And let's see how Rize play this with 4 men then. That hill does stay contested. Rize almost able to put Icewolves into a 100-point club here. Not quite though. Valik with 2 huge kills here. Rize literally need seconds off this hill. They've got to play huge now. They've got to dig deep. C1 trying to play that hill as much as he can, trying to do as much damage as he can. Rize only need 11 points. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could just play this next hill. Gorilla's just trying to find anyone he can. 4v5 and just look at the scores. Rize a little bit unfortunate at the moment, having to play this with 4 men instead of 5. Let's see how Rize play this then. They know that they've got to get to this mid hill as quick as they can. It's back to P1. Rize need 11 seconds off this hill. What can they do? Hey, Big Cynical is back in the game. What can he do now? He's going to be looking for vengeance after being lagged out. Rize are able to dominate these spawns for now though. Harry finds a lovely kill there. Rize still need 11 seconds though. See, Icewolves already trying to push around for these spawns. Rize have got to go big here just to get this last hill. They should have had it already. This scrap time is going to make their job a little bit easier though. They know if they break this hill for, what, 7 seconds, that's all they need. Harry with a lovely kill there. Rise are going to take this win by the looks of it. And they do indeed. 2 seconds, let me jump back into party.
Semi bros.
Fuck off, there's no way they've just left after getting beat.
What happened to your internet?
I was gonna say, Aaron, did you get lagged out?
Yeah.
Thought so. I saw it on the screen. I saw you running next to the fence and through that blue container, and then just next thing you were gone.
Yo, he's to your left, he's to your left. What the fuck are you doing?
No, see what happens, right? I start getting but I think it's my PlayStation. There's something wrong with my PlayStation. See, when I have the LAN thing, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I think it's something to do with my, what do you call it, my dongle or whatever the fuck you call it, in my PlayStation. I think it cuts out sometimes. And because those took the LAN cable, I occasionally.
I don't know why you haven't bought another one.
Well, it costs a hoot of money.
A LAN cable, they're like $5 if that.
Yeah.
What, for the distance I need it?
I got like 25-30 meters or something.
But I know the one we got was 50 quid.
Oh damn.
Because it has to run outside.
Yeah, so does mine. Goes outside my fucking window.
So what's your height might be?
Of.
I mean, I was playing like a fucking unit.
I played awful that
Bro,
night.
the first game, oof, I went off.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't just
did
get
you
like
get some of my
DDoS, did you?
Nah. But Lewis is saying the internet shit for him as well. Yeah, did you see some of the nice little clips I got, Mikey?
Oh, I did, mate.
Wait, how many people are on the stream?
I'll check in a second.
2, 1.
None.
I got 4 people of PlayStation watching and 29 people who aren't subscribed watching.
So why does it say Paradox will... The Paradox think Rise will win?
Because Paradox are watching.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah, I think it's the kids that we bombed the last day.
Yeah, it's the guys, it was that team you played the other day. Tell the boys I said easy wins, thank you very much, Josh.
Who's Josh?
He was the Fernando kids from when we played Paradox.
Oh, is he not
Fernando. Yeah, I think
I think he's Scottish, I had a Scottish flag.
Yeah, I think so. Valak, Silicon, Harry, you need to get out Codcaster.
We're waiting for Thingy to have a shit.
Oh, fair enough.
So.
Yeah, Aaron, yeah, he was the Scottish one.
Alright.
Yeah, he just said on the stream.
I swear, see if you got all the best Scottish players in one team, you would have a fucking crap. No, you would. Like,
You reckon?
Like, yeah, I think, what, like all the best, like the actual best Scottish, like not the pros, like, all the actual best Scottish players, you would probably get a fucking team that could give the pro teams for a run for no money.
Fair play.
Yeah, remember Midnight Esports and the start of the Black Ops 4 season?
No.
They were shitting on the top teams.
There's a lot of amateur teams, especially this year, that will probably shit in the pro teams.
Do you know, I saw, I can't remember what team it was, but they were saying that 90% of the amateur teams could probably beat the pro teams.
Yeah. Well, think about it, right? Only a set amount of pros get picked up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at some. I mean, and all the other pros that didn't get picked up are getting beaten by these amateur teams. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
And it's not like some of the pros that didn't get picked up weren't good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking crap the first. I was actually crap both games, to be honest.
I feel like on the first map we weren't rotating really on P4.
Yeah, azhir Cave was close up until about 120, 130 points.
Yeah.
It's always the same though. You kind of figure them out and then that's it. Fucking.
Big boy Versa, mate, we can't go until everyone else is out of Quadcaster, mate.
No.
Oh, what, is you back?
Well,
Did you even wipe your arse?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's like a world record shitting.
Nah, he did clean your hands while flushing the toilet.
Nah, bro, he just shot in the sink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, it's pretty much not real quick, innit?
Fucking disgusting.
To be honest, we won that game.
yeah, that gun runner should have been a bit more uneven, because up until Aaron lagged out, you had you were on about 200 points and they were on like 86.
Yeah,
I think.
We all need like 227 we left. We had to get all them scrap time. Because then Valak was like, Aaron!
No, I can hear him, but I'm like, you can't hear me because I'm disconnected. I'm like, fucking asshole.
Yo, Harry here?
Yeah.
Harry.
Yeah, man.
Change team now, I thought. Twin totals.
I've spanned on two of them.
Yes. I hope.
And back into game time we go then, boys and girls. Let me know, what do you think of this Hackney yard is going to be like? Let me know your thoughts, let me know what you think the scores are going to be. But here we are then, boys and girls, we are on Hackney Yard. Again, this is probably a bit more of a fan favoured map, especially for hardpoint. Icewolves with those better spawns straight off though, 3 big kills coming straight away from them though. Let's see how both teams do here then. Rize know that they've got to try and get some early heal time. 2 big kills coming already, they've got to try and clear the hill, they've got to try and flip the spawns, there's a little bit of work to do. But Rize are able to break through that hill very early on. Oh, I was looking at the wrong player completely then, I do apologise. Rize happy to sit on this hill at the moment, they are setting up, getting ready. Valak with a big kill, Cynical with 2 big ones. Harry comes in and finds the 4th. Rize able just to build a little bit of a lead here. They've already got to be pushing through for P2. Looks like Icewolves are almost set up for this. Not quite though. Valak unable to find that 2nd kill. Looks like Cynical found the trade. Finds the 2nd. That was lovely. Versa just sat trying to play this hill time. Cynical just goes off there. He finds 4 huge kills. Let's see how both teams do here now though. No one really trying to push hill. Harry's just trying to pick anyone he can off. Oh, Rize a little bit unfortunate at the moment. Not really able to make too much of an indent straight off. Goes back to just under a 10-point game. Still early, still very, very early in this game though. Rize just trying to keep that pressure on, trying to keep Icewolves off that rotation. No, they've got to do a big job here. Cynical doesn't find that kill, that was unfortunate. Big boy Verz are already trying to get set up. Harry unable to find his kill. It's all down to Valak on hill now. He's got to just try and find a few seconds here to try and buy some time. Rize happy just to sit on this hill at the moment, just happy to soak it all up. Valak with a lovely grenade throw there. Isn't quite able to find that next kill though. And Rize are able to take a little bit of a 10-point lead for now. They're already trying to push for that next rotation by the looks of it. Let's see how they play this. They've got to be picking up the kills. They've still got to be trying to keep that pressure on there with that scrap time. Harry, unfortunate there not to find that kill. Valak goes down as well. C1 seems to have a very, very, very good grenade throw on him. Rize already on that next hill though. Uncontested to start with. Can they hold this one down long enough to build a decent lead? Harry just trying to keep that pressure on those, just trying to watch that crossover. He finds one off hill. He's got Cynical there with him. Harry does go down on half. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Valak finds one. Can't find the second. Can't break that hill. Cynical trying to get that wall bang. That was unfortunate that he didn't. Big Verz is already trying to push down. You can see Rize just trying to go for that early spawn positioning. Rize just a little bit down at this point. They're what? Almost 20 points down? 30 points down? But let's see how they react to this then. They've got to find some huge time here. 3 big kills come in. And you can just see the way that Rize are set up for this. They are ready to put a fight on. C1 just trying to keep that right side spawn, trying to keep a little bit of pressure on, making sure they can't be hit from the sides. Hill gets broken nicely. Harry's on a big 5-piece already. Well, sorry, he's on a big bloodthirsty already. But let's see how both teams do then. It is back to P1. Cynical with a lovely, lovely shot there. And Valak just trying to find the wall bang through that glass, unable to do so. He's able to break the hill though. He's got him and C1 there. What can Cynical do now? He's going to try and just push around the back. He's just got to try and pick a couple off that spawn. He finds 2. Rize able to push for enough here. If you look at the bottom left, Cynical's got Cynical's got a little bit of a job to do. Finds a second. Can he pick up any more? That is the question. He does finally get found there, but again, Rize just able to start pushing on that lead quite a lot. Rize not on that next hill quick enough. Oh, I hit the wrong button then. Big kills coming in both sides though. Looks like all players are dropping quite a few kills. Cynical 23 and 16. Oh, big Verza finding a couple of huge kills there. Finds the third, can't find the fourth, that was unfortunate. But Rise are able to break through this hill a little bit later than they probably wanted to. Does allow them to take just over a 30-point lead at the moment though. They've got that scrap time to their advantage too. Oh, Harry almost takes himself out with a grenade. It would have been hilarious if he did, but very, very, very unfortunate. Roy's already set up for this next hill though. They've got Valak there. Valak does get pushed by two. He's not able to find them both though. How do Rise play this hill though? That is the question. They've got to be a little bit careful. Again, they don't want to give up too much hill time off this. Seneca with that MP5 though, just trying to get some damage in. Rise able to take back this hill. They only need 20 seconds. They can win it off this hill. Harry with a lovely two-piece there. Valak finds the third. Valak goes down though. This hill looking like it's not going to be too contested. Rise can win it here. Oh, and that was lovely from Harry right at the end there. Some huge kills coming in right at the end. Yeah, Ramazza is our next map this evening. This is a very, very good map to play, I think, personally. It's a very, very competitive map to be playing. And here we are then, boys and girls, we are on map 4 this evening. That's it. Oh, I am viewing the wrong team there completely. Let's see how this goes then. We are on Ramazza HARDPOINT, 4th map of the evening. Rize really trying to push through early for these spawns for P2. Looks like they're going to be able to take a lot of hill time off this first hill as long as it stays uncontested. Icewolves not trying to give up too much. Rize still spawning a little far out. Not really ideal for them. Valak's happy just to sit on this hill and soak up that hill time for now. That MP5 still got some hella range on it. It's quite impressive. Valek unlucky to pick up his third kill there. Rise already trying to push through for P2 though. They've got to try and go big. They want to flip those spawns very, very early on. Oh, nades pulling both sides. This P2's already contested. Rise are able to take an early few seconds off it though. What can both teams do here then? It looks like Icewolves are able to break through briefly. Hill still stays contested. Goes back into Icewolves' favour. I'm viewing the wrong team. I do apologise. I keep scrolling a little bit too far. What can Rise do here then? Can they pick up enough kills? Can they keep on the pressure enough on this hill? Harry finds one. Does get traded out. Whereas they're trying to watch that mid-map rotation, he finds one. Can't find the second, or didn't even see that third, I don't think. And just look at how both teams are trying to set here. They're not trying to push too much, they're not trying to give too much away. Again, Valek just happy to sit on hill at the moment. Still being able to find some important kills though. Oh, my legs. And just look at these kills coming at the moment. Again, Rize are just happy to sit and soak up this early hill time. Happy to keep that pressure on, happy to try and keep those spawns. Valek slightly unlucky there to lose out on that gunfight. They've still got Harry there though. They are going to start making an early rotation onto this construction site hill. Looks like Rize have been able to dominate this hill for now. Rize already set up on this hill. Are they going to be able to hold this one down long enough? Can they go long enough without it going contested? Welcome to Horrorville. What happened to Captain Shake's channel? This is still the same channel, mate. We've just, as a team, we've decided to take a more competitive approach to Call of Duty now. We're not in it anymore just to play pubs and make content. We're here to defy ourselves as a competitive Call of Duty team. Big boy Valek running around with that knife. But look at that, Rize already on this rotation. Already set up. Not too much in it at the moment though. Is a little bit surprising. It's alright, Horrorville, mate. It's one of those. So we are now a semi-professional Call of Duty team. So we compete at LAN events and in Call of Duty tournaments and competitions. You know, with large prize pools, etc. Rize already on this next rotation though, by the looks of it, trying to get set up for this P1 again. Hill gets contested very early on. Verza still happy to run that SMG. Hill stays contested for now. Sorry guys, I was just checking a message then. No one able to pick up Icewolves on this hill. This hill's going to stay contested. Looks like Wolves are going to be able to take a little bit of scrap time off this for now. Harry somehow kills himself. I just saw that pop up on screen. Glad you guys followed your passion. God bless day. Thank you very much, Horrible Man. It's much appreciated, buddy. Let's see how Rize do here. Big kills coming in from Icewolves. So guys, I've just got to reply to a message very, very quickly. What are Rize going to be able to do here? They know they've got to be hitting this rotation hard. Valik's still trying to hold that scrap time though. C1 able to pick up one off rotation. This game, this hardpoint seems a little bit closer than the last couple so far at least. Rize are spawning out at the moment though. They know that they've got to go big here. They've got to be pushing in as much as they can. They don't want to be spawning out too much or for too long. Icewolves so far, lost my words there completely, able to hold down this hill fairly nicely so far. They've got a lot of hill time off this. They've stopped Rize from being able to push on. Harry was happy just to try and sit there and pick up that scrap time. It looks like Wolves are going to pick up that scrap time though in the meantime. Cynical with a lovely two-piece there. Is he going to be able to pick up this third? He's seen him. Picks up one. Picks up the second. I think he's seen him. Picks up the third. This is huge. Unable to pick up that fourth. What can Rize do here then? They need 30 seconds to take this win on Ramazza. That hill stays contested. Rize could give up this scrap time here, get set up for the last P4 before we go back onto that bridge rotation. And this is going to be a very, very, very even game as we come into the end here. 15 points separate the teams. Rize have got to hold this big. Rize have got to be holding the spawns. They've got to keep that pressure on. Harry goes down. Verza goes down. It's down to Cynical and Valik just to try and pick this up a little. Harry finds a lucky kill there. Rize have still got to be competing for this hill though. They've got to be contesting it. Rize unable to break through so far. Oh, I scrolled too far then. Oh, that hill, I was about to say stays contested, but Rize are able to break it just for those couple of seconds. That could be huge. And Rize can win it off this hill. Are they going to be able to hold this down long enough? Big boy Verza trying to hold it down. Rize should hopefully already be on this rotation. It looks like they are. No one's on hill just yet though. Rize are able to get there. There's only a couple of seconds remaining. And they do take the Ramazza win.
called something out there, like I was watching something, and then you kept watching.
Well, we're not doing all 5.
No, we're gonna play this
Oh,
now.
fair play.
Yeah, you mean on the side arch?
Yeah, like
No.
when you were at
Boys and girls, I'm going to end the stream there and set up another stream for this next scrim.